It's such a rebuke to this system of the academy, the media, and Hollywood and the bureaucracy that were thrown up against this guy with all the force they had, all the lies they had, every statement he made taken out of context, every gesture he made taken to mean something it didn't mean, again and again and again. The people show up and just said no. And people keep saying, well, he doesn't really have a mandate because he's going to come out with about 50% of the vote to 48%, somewhere around there. And they say, well, that's not a mandate. That's very close. But that's not the victory. The victory is not Republicans over Democrats. It's not conservatives over liberals. It's Donald Trump over the media and this shroud of lies that has basically been choking this country for decades at this point. It's just an amazing victory that he could actually come back from where he was when they were counting him out, when they were throwing ridiculous charges against him, when they were bending the law so that people could accuse him of things that had gone past the limits of prosecution. It's just an amazing victory. And that's what's so delicious about it, is not the vote count, I'm glad he won the popular vote, but still, it's not that's so wonderful. It's the destruction, the rebuke of this communication system that has throttled this country and throttled conversation, throttled debate, and throttled freedom for just so long. And it is a major, major victory. So everything they say is just making me laugh, and with an evil kind of cartoon villain laugh. Well, first of all, this is the party not just of John F. Kennedy, but of Bill Clinton and of George Stephanopoulos, who went from silencing the women who accused Clinton of rape and abuse to having a major network anchor position on the basis of that work. Basically, that was his requirements. One of the delicious things about the Trump election, and I'm finding it just absolutely wildly ecstatic. I'm just loving every minute of this transition. This is the best transition ever. And one of the best things about it is exposing the left's blindness to the way they've behaved, because the appointments that Trump is making are appointments to departments and divisions that are entirely out of whack, that have abused our rights, that have just been incompetent, that have absolutely gone south in every possible way. And he's sending in bomb throwers. There's no question about it. He's sending in guys who are going in there like Roto-Rooter to clean the places out. And they're saying, why should we ever do this? Why should we abandon long-standing practices at Health and Human Services after Health and Human Services destroyed this country during the COVID pandemic by acting so incompetently, so stupidly, so corruptly, and so oppressively that anything you did to them would be an improvement. And the same actually with the Defense Department, which has been a total mess under the Biden regime. I'm kind of past it. I don't want criminals appointed. I think if you have a criminal record and it's an actual active criminal record, that could count against you. But that these are bad boys that he sent in there really just doesn't bother me at all. I am absolutely past caring what the left thinks about anything, because of the way they have treated us, the oppression, the censorship, the lies, and the prosecuting their political opponents in the person of Donald Trump and the people who followed him and the people who protested peacefully on January 6th. It's just been an absolute mess. So the fact that he's going in there with some bad guys to take things apart does not bother me even a little bit. I cannot work myself up about it in any way whatsoever.
I can relate.